You tell Flowey calmly that you didn't see anyone over there. No, they were right there! You try to tell Flowey probably he's just... Shut up, Frisk! Just shut up! I know what I saw. Kakaro's just here. Ask your stupid guests. I know they saw them too.
I didn't see anything.
I saw a lie! Flowey? I get it now. This was about making me suffer.
Flowey, why do you feed into these ludicrous claims so readily? Is it because you know what they are describing is no less than what you deserve? You have to let the past and the guilt go, kid. You have too much baggage you're lugging around with you. It's holding you back.
Let go. That's a wonderful idea.
Flowey, no. Bad flower.
You don't even know how much of an understatement that really is.
Flowey, stop this right now.
Why? Just so I can stay trapped, doing nothing but wait to wilt.
Anything you could be doing with those pellets will make Sans mad. You don't want that. I know you don't. Unless you think he's right. He's not, you know. He is not right.
There is something I could do, and I know you know exactly what it is, Frisk. You tell Flowey you would never allow that to be permanent.
I get it. You don't like Frisk. They won't give you good food like chicken and bacon. They won't even let you keep anything of your own. They won't even give you the chance to prove that you would be okay without that dang pot. It's not fair. But have you ever truly given them a fair chance either? Calmly tell them what things would make you happy without insults, sarcasm, or threats? They're not cruel, just stupid.
I don't get to be happy.
I know it feels hopeless right now, Sweetie Petals, but I promise you there is a reason to go on living. You are just getting to the point where you can start up real life here. Don't throw that away. You can get better. You can start over. A second chance. Don't you want that? And I'm not asking what you feel you deserve. I'm asking what you want.
I can never get what I want.
Okay, time to stop feeling sorry for yourself, and time to start doing things to improve yourself instead. First off, you need to figure out how to ignore the red anons. They send you into panic attacks way too easily. And while I do agree you are still responsible for your own actions, I also know you are not completely to blame for what you don't mean to do. I know you've been avoiding this for like millions of years, but the jig is up, little flower dude. It's time to grow the heck up and take charge of your life. What do you want from life? And don't tell me you want to go back to the underground. That's what you feel you need, not what you want. Big difference. Also, no, I want Frisk to let me out of this.
I want what you won't give me.
Frisk, you just gonna stand there doing nothing to help Flowey as usual, or are you gonna soothe that mental breakdown of a flower?
You aren't sure how.
Frisk? What's wrong?
You don't want to watch this again.
Frisk, listen. Flowey's having a panic attack. Do you know anything that could calm him down? Frisk, listen. Whatever you are trying here, it doesn't really work. Please finally admit that this is too much for you to handle alone. You always fall back into I don't know and I'm not sure. You have to allow Flowey some more freedom and let others help as well.
You know that it has been a long 2 weeks, but you know that Flowey wouldn't have allowed you to help him to accept that things can get better if he allows it to.
And you, Flowey, you always say you never get what you want, but you never outright say what it actually is you want. If it is freedom, wouldn't you just use it to imprison yourself down in
Tell
the
your guests not
underground
to
again?
lecture him right now.
Frisk, Flowey needs hugs.
You will comfort him, but he needs to let this out first. He needs this.
Has he done this before? How many times? Does he remember it afterwards?
You don't think it would be good if he did.
How did you know that a blanket would do so much good?
You say with a shaky voice, it took a few tries.
All the times you had to load. It was Flowey killing himself.
Not always. You tell your guests sometimes it's you, another monster, or human.
I had no idea.
You don't expect them to.
You and Flowey have been dealing with this alone.
You have to. No one else seems to remember the reloads.
Frisk, you need to get someone else in this. Someone who Flowey's comfortable with. Someone who knows Flowey and what he's like. someone who he can freely talk to.
You say this is why you asked them to come help Flowey, but now you realize why Flowey put up the attack box. He wanted to keep your guests out.
Frisk, I honestly think you should see what Flowey wants and give him a chance. I mean, he's stuck in a pot with little room to really move, had no mobility, and we're really the only beings he talks to. And Sans.
You will not talk about Sans until after Flowey's alright. However, you are aware that the space is small, but it is only for now. You wanted Flowey to adjust to the surface first before you exposed him too quickly to everything. You don't want to scare him, but you guess you have been doing this rather slow.
Really slow. I think he thinks he'll be stuck in that pot forever. Let him know that's not true, please. It hurts me seeing him hurt so much.
You explain that you are aware it seems rather slow, but 2 weeks really isn't too long normally. But you need to make sure Flowey's restrained so he doesn't hurt himself again.
Huh. You're not as naive as I thought, Frisk. But this task of yours, how do you find the motivation? Are you simply an endless source of determination?
It's the right thing to do.
I wish I could do something, but I think right now none of us guests can do anything. Please help him, Frisk. Please.
Sometimes a little patience is all you need.
Maybe we should just leave for a while and come back later.
You say it might be for the best until he calms down.
Flowey seems to like the stars, so maybe tonight you can go out to look at them. Or maybe go to the planetarium with them.
You say a trip outside tonight would be better. The owner of the planetarium is overcharging monsters at the moment, and you won't fund their bigotry.
When you said you wanted Flowey to adjust to the surface, did you mean mentally or physically?
Both.
Is Flowey gonna be okay? Is Flowey alright? Oh! Are you going to give him more freedom? I'm sorry, Flowey and Frisk. I should have been a better friend. Friendships are based off of trust, and lately we haven't given Flowey much reason to trust us. I can't speak for everyone here, but as for me, I apologize. Will you forgive me? You're going to have to leave the box at some point, and when you do, it might not be pretty. Just a heads up, Frisk. Flowey, if you come out, you and Frisk can have some of these butterscotch cookies.
Flowey, take as many as you like. You must be hungry after your trip to new home.
I am certain that I have skilled myself enough to be able to solve this in record time!
That's pretty cool, Paps.
Brother, I think you must have brought some of your work home with you again.
Again? I swear they're too much of a hassle to work with. They just stick to you and don't let go.
Hello, brothers. Look who came by for a visit.
What? I thought you were going to talk with... What happened?
Oh, heavens. I didn't think...
Flowey?
Come on, bud. You can tell us. You can tell us. I promise we ain't gonna leave you for telling the truth.
It was the lab rat, wasn't it?
Pappy!
It had to be them again! They always are trying
You
to!
need to lower your voice right now.
How much longer are you just going to sit there and allow to hurt him all over again? Has already stolen your research and who knows what else! Yet you are just sitting back and waiting for it to get worse?
It ain't what's happening, Pappy, and you know it.
Yes, it is! You never react until it's too late!
You ask Flowey if he heard you. You ask again. Still no reply. You tell your guests you think it would be best if they went away for a bit to let Flowey relax.